Welcome. Yes, as you can see in the title of the video, I'm about to show you the one thing that after years and years and years of not backtesting, of really just attempting to trade, but not knowing why I was always losing and losing and losing, as soon as I implemented this one thing, I not only stopped looking at every other stuff, basically I don't look at news anymore, none of that, no, I literally just look at price action. But not only price action, the one little switch that I made that I know a lot, if not 99% of the other gurus or YouTubers that talk about trading online do not use. And as soon as I implemented that, I went from years of not being profitable to making over 7 figures that same year. So please forget everything that you've learned, forget about the news, and just make sure to grab a notebook and give me less than 20 minutes of your time, because this is literally gonna take 10 to 15 minutes. And I promise you that by the end of the 15 minutes, you're going to know not only why you've been taking so many losses or so many break-evens, basically the why of you're not profitable, but your life will be changed, at least your trading life. Okay, so, and the one thing that changed everything for me was models. That's it, models. And what models are going to do is that they're going to show you where price is gonna go 90% of the time. So you're always gonna know to either if you should be taking longs or shorts. And it's not all that ICT stuff, no, this is literally something that's proven to work. You're going to see it. Okay, so I'm going to show you the 4 types of models. And right after I show you the 4 types of models, there's 2 for bullish and 2 for bearish. We're gonna go over some examples. And I'm basically gonna show you with the replay tool what would have happened if you would have entered the last 2 weeks of my trades, and how much you would have made if you had 100K evaluation, and how much you would have made if you were risking 0.8 to 1% in your evaluation. You would have most likely passed. But without further ado, let's get into it. So we have models, 4 in total, 2 for bullish and 2 for bearish. But before we get into the models, I think we all have to agree to the fact that there's only 2 types of markets, either a bullish market or a bearish market. Bullish market is a market that is having higher highs and higher lows being created, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, like that. Of course, it's not gonna look 100% like that. Most bullish markets end up looking something like this, like this, like this, like this, right? With up breaks and down breaks. And we have the other side, which is a bearish market, which is a market that's creating lower lows and lower highs. So just like this, in a perfect scenario, it would look like this, but most of the time we get something like this. You know, it's still the same thing, still breaking down, still creating lower lows and higher lows, and lower highs, sorry. But yeah, so how do we know exactly when a market is bearish and when a market is bullish? And that's thanks to the model. So let's go back to this. So we're gonna either be in accumulation, reaccumulation, or distribution and redistribution. Accumulation being a bullish model. So we're either gonna be in an accumulation model that's gonna look like this, which can only be, so we're either gonna be in so if we're bullish, model number 1 is going to be an accumulation model, the most simple of them all, which is going to look like this: break down, break up, break down, break up. And the latest break up to 2 breaks is always going to be the one that decides if you're either in an accumulation model or in a distribution model. In this case, we have a breakdown, then a break back up, break down, and then a break back up. And I'm going to show you what these breaks are right away, so just notes and listen up. So this one, because the last break, it's a break to the upside, ends up being an accumulation model, putting us in a bullish scenario. Now, before I keep going, I need you guys to understand that this is per time frame. So right now we're in the 15-minute time frame. So if we had the latest break be a bullish break, just like this, would be an accumulation model. So the 15-minute, not the whole pair itself, would be bullish. Okay, so on the other hand, we also have the second type of bullish models, which is, what the fuck just happened to the text thing? Which is a reaccumulation model. So just like I was saying, right, markets most likely are gonna have more than one break. So if that was to happen and we get what some people call choppiness or back and forth or whatever, this is what it will look like. And this is gonna make us not miss out on trades that when most people, the market was going up, and then it kind of starts going down. So, and then most people start getting bearish, and then they start entering shorts, start losing, and then price shoots back up. That's where we make money, and they don't, because of this small change. So let's say we have a break up, second break up, third break up, fourth break up, and then we get one breakdown. This, as soon as we get the breakdown, would mean that we are in a reaccumulation model. What does that mean? It means that we are assuming or expecting really that price wants to keep on going higher. And we will stay in a reaccumulation model, or basically we will remain bullish up until we get more than 3 breaks to the downside. So this first break, we will still be bullish. Second break, we will still be bullish. Third break, still expecting for new highs. But as soon as we get more than 3 breaks, we then switch to a distribution model, and it's basically the same thing to the other side, right? So yeah, so this would be a reaccumulation model, and we switch from an accumulation model right here to a reaccumulation model right after we get 3 breaks. So if we get price have the back and forth of 1 to 2 breaks, and then have the latest break be a up move, be a break to the upside, then we would be in accumulation. And then as soon as we get not 2 but 3 coming from an accumulation, then we will switch to a reaccumulation. Okay, now for the bearish, the exact same thing, just the opposite way. I know a lot of my students in my mentorship get confused about this, you know, bullish and bearish, whatever they start trying to reverse charts and invert charts and all that, but it's the exact same thing, just reverse, right? So let's say we have break up, break down, break down, break up, break up, break down. And this is a little bit of a more like complicated example, but it's the exact same thing. We still remaining back and forth because it's 1 to 2 breaks. So the latest break is the one that decides if we are bearish or bullish. And in this case, because the last break is break to the downside, we are in a distribution model. Right here, distribution. Now let me show you the breaks. Break up, break down, second breakdown, break up, break up, break down. Putting us in a distribution model, because from all this back and forth of 1 to 2 breaks, the last break, it's a break to the downside. So that's what dictates and puts us in a distribution model. And now the exact same thing for the redistribution model. Let's say we have the back and forth right here. So right now, because the latest break is up, we'd be in accumulation. As soon as we get the breakdown, puts us in a distribution with 2 breaks down, distribution with 3 breaks down, and then lo and behold, we get a breakup, putting us in a redistribution model, making us still bearish, but making us expect that price wants to keep on going lower. So this would be a redistribution model. Perfect. Okay, now that we got all the way here, take a screenshot and let me show you how we know the breaks. For that, all we're gonna need is the indicator, is this indicator right here, the MentaFX indicator, and the MentaFX triple M indicator. Oh, sorry, the MentaFX structure indicator and the MentaFX triple M indicator. Just search them up in the indicator bar, search bar. What the fuck? Add them to your chart. They're They're completely free. Now, right now we're using somebody else's indicator, but I'm quoting a better one myself for my students. So as soon as that is out, I'll let you guys know. And of course, let me put the plug right there. If you guys are liking the way I've been teaching, or if you like my videos in general, and you think and know that you're ready to like take trading seriously, because you haven't really. If you haven't made any money, you either haven't been taking it seriously, or you're just doing it wrong. So if that's you, then just check the links in the description. And you know, I do charge for my mentorship, but for good reason, right? I put my time in, I give you the results. You guys can check the description down below for the testimonials that I post on my Instagram literally every single day, of the thousands of students that I've helped over the last 4 years of me teaching. And yeah, that's why I charge. Check the links down below. Apply if that's what we're doing right now, if there's an application for it. But if not, just check the links. And of course, as always, hit the like, subscribe, because I've been, you know, I'm making sure that I'm posting at least 2 videos every single week of like complete free sauce for you guys. So subscribe, hit the bell, and oh my God, we have to do the giveaway winners from the $100 one. Here, let's do the giveaway, and I'm gonna post the winners at some point in this video. I gotta do the wheel, so I'm just gonna do that, but I don't want to lose the train of thought of this video and fuck myself up. So yeah, okay. Now that we have the indicators added, you guys are gonna be able, or should be able, to see the breaks the same way that I have them. And the way that we're going to be entering and what we're going to be doing is the following. We're gonna find a random pair. In this case, we're gonna do, let's say UJ. Okay, UJ is fine. I'm gonna go in the 1 hour, come up with my bias. What is bias? My bias is gonna be basically knowing if we're going long or short, making it so, you know, if we are in a bullish model, we're gonna be looking for longs, and if we're in a bearish model, we're gonna be looking for sells. As simple as that. It doesn't get more simple than that. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna show you guys how I do that, and then to take profit, all I'm gonna be doing is going break even after 2 hour gets hit, and getting fully out after 4 hours hit. I don't know why the fuck I'm starting like a motherfucker today, but I just am. So what we're gonna do in normal, let's see. Let's do, I want to do something that has been moving nicely. I don't want to do gold because that's what I did last time. So let's just do UJ, whatever. Let's go to the 1 hour. I don't know why it's not, oh, it is favorite. Go to the 1 hour and just, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's been bullish ever since this break. So let's just go here. I mean, it doesn't really do anything. I'll probably just have like a good amount of choppiness here. So you just go back here. Because actually, I want to get setups. That's the thing. I want to get setups for you guys to see. So right now, what am I seeing? I'm seeing a break up here, 2 breaks up here, 3 breaks up here, putting us in a reaccumulation model. Then we get, actually this would be accumulation with 3 breaks up, and then 1 down, 2 down, still reaccumulation because of the 3 up here. And then we get the reaccumulation that gets confirmed because of this break right here. So this whole time we were still bullish, and there was even an entry back here from an S&D back here. So yeah, but the entries are gonna be this. We're gonna be buy stopping the breaks. So basically right now, if we are to get a second break up, just for an example, it's not an entry, but if we are, then the entry would look something like that. We're just gonna be putting our order right above the protected high, which is just the high that the indicator shows us, and our stop loss below the protected low. Okay, so let's see how we do it. We're gonna do just a few entries. Okay, so right here we'd be putting, yeah, that was our entry right there. If it's a loss, it's a loss. I don't care. I just clicked it quickly. I will be zooming in just so you guys can see. So let's see, we're tapped in already. I don't care. Okay, tapped in, that's fine. You see how our stop loss is right there, right below the protected low, and our break even is gonna be, let me just put the break even line so you can all see it. Break even is gonna be here, and the full, let's say TP, is gonna be a 4RR. So let me show you what that looks like. Some shit like that. Pow. Perfect. So that's where I'm gonna put it as target. Yeah, target is fine. Boom. I usually just trail, but for sake of the example of this, now we're at break even right here. Perfect. So if we are to get another entry, I will be entering both of them. And lo and behold, okay, right here, we not only get taken out, but we get our second entry. So we're at 4R. We're gonna put our entry right there. We're already in. I just clicked too quickly. To be honest, I'm bad at that. And let's see what happens. Is it a loss? Is it a loss or a win? Okay, this is a break even at 2R right here. Not yet, but if we are to get the break even hit, Rocco, stop walking around. And then 4RR right here. So that's our quote unquote target. Let's see how we do. Okay, boom. And you guys can always, you know, as long as you backtest and journal a good amount of trades, you can just copy this strategy. That doesn't really, it doesn't bother me. I don't give a fuck. Okay, so we're at break even right now. So if price comes back to our entry line, then we'd be looking for another entry. I don't enter twice in a row, so still not taken out just yet. Even though I'm pretty sure that might be 4. No, it's not 4. 4 is right there. I just have the line a little bit higher. I think this, the way this is looking, is probably going to be a break even. Okay, so we end up getting a break even right here. That's completely fine. We break even. Now, we're up that much there. Now, let's reassess once again. Are we in a bullish model? How many breaks up did we have? Right here, we can clearly see that we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So every time, as you can see, that the protected low and protected high both get updated, that means it's an actual break. So that's what we get there. So that means right now, because we have, wait, how many we have? 1, 2, 3. So yeah, we're still bullish. We're still in a reaccumulation model, assuming that price wants to come and take out these previous highs. So our entry will look something like this so far. Okay, we get tapped in, and it's actually the stop loss is down here because this is where the protected low is. Now let's see, there's a loss, completely fine. See, I told you guys, full transparency. That doesn't matter. Usually my strategies have like a 45% win rate anyway. So now this would put us in a distribution model. Why? Because we broke up, confirming the reaccumulation, but then right after we get a breakdown. And because we only had one break up here, that puts us in a distribution model. So right now we're bearish, looking for sells. Let's see if we get closer to here, and then we'll put our sell. I mean, I can already kind of have it. It doesn't really matter, but it will look something like this. I don't know if we get it. I just don't see the point up until it gets closer. Okay, so right there, we do get tapped in. Perfect. That's a huge stop loss, but whatever. Okay. And we lose. That's fine. Not break even or anything, just a loss. Right after we get a break to the upside. So this is our other entry. That's fine. We'll see how we go. Now, of course, you guys can be doing this in a smaller time frame so that you get a lot more entries, which is what I do. But like, if you want to keep it safe, right? This is like the easiest way. Or if you just want to take like swings, this is the easiest way to do it. Let's see. I'm just gonna go a lot quicker just because I don't want this video to run too long. Oh, and I don't. That's it. Like, I basically just explained the whole strategy to you guys. That's a break even at that point, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's a break even. Now let's see if we get taken out. Also, if we get another break up here, I'd be looking for another entry. So let me see what happens here. I'm gonna be putting this right here. Boom. Let's see, it could be an entry. No entry just yet. If it gets closer, I'll put my entry again, but right now I have no point. Okay, right here. Let's just say, yeah, we have an entry right here. That's completely fine. I don't really know what happened, so I don't want to keep on just like putting it there. We're still in the first trade. Okay, so nothing happened. We never get that in. And this is also why, you see how it just fails like that? Boom, 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 boom. That's also why I don't premeditatedly or premeditate, like whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't do it before. Like, that's why I buy stop and no, I don't like enter market. I buy stop the high a little bit higher because I want to see the actual momentum and the volume coming into the chart. So right now, I guess I'm just waiting, which is what we do with trading most of the time. Okay, this is chop, 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 chop. And yeah, right here, we end up running like that and comes back and it's a break even. So right now we're +4 RR and for the week, and then 2 -1s and then a break even. So it's basically just +2. And we're in a distribution model. So this actually would have been the entry right here. So actually I went too quickly, but this was the other entry because as you guys know, as soon as we switch bearish, right? Or like from bearish to the bullish, whatever, we enter another trade. So we're tapped in right here and we get taken out. I'm pretty sure. No, not yet. But at 4 hour right here, that's full TP. So let's see if we get that. And I think I'm in a Bitcoin trade right now. So I want this. Okay, perfect. And that's basically everything. That's everything you need to know. Up whatever amount, you guys can do the math. I think it was like a +6 right after this. But yeah, you see, every time we switch into a bullish model, it keeps on going higher, right? And it just gives your odds even like a better chance. And every time we switch to a bearish model, lower, 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 lower. So add bias to your chart and let me know how it goes. Literally just go and take a back test. Take 1 day tomorrow because it's the weekend right now. I'm probably gonna be posting this on Sunday. So take 1 day of this week and literally just do it for a couple of hours and do the back test that I just showed you. You're going to see how much money you fucking make in 6 months. Literally just do a 6-month back test and you're going to see. And if you do that, please let me know. As always, follow the Instagram. If you have any questions, just DM me over there. Links in the description for the mentorship and everything of that too. Hit that like, hit the sub, because it honestly helps me out a lot. Because I'm honestly trying very hard to get these videos out. And not just out, but like something that actually makes sense for you to watch for 30 minutes of your time. So, and this video is 25 minutes. Cool. Whatever. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. See you on the next one. Peace out.